What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we need to pick up from where we left off in the previous episode, which is basically continuing to track new technical indicators and see how the cryptocurrency, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Solana have been playing out within the technical indicators that we left off with on yesterday's episode here. So there's a lot of interesting things. Obviously, we've been making some new trajectory. Like you see Solana, we've discovered a new ascending fractal here. This, you can see a higher low, high movement here, which typically breaks downwards. So it'll be interesting to see how we react. But you can see we're starting to trend outside of our major downtrend. So we're going to have to tweak the charts to include that just a hair later on in today's episode. We're also going to be looking at XRP, which is slightly breaking out of its major resistance. One of those things that maybe if we jump to like the daily, you'll notice here that we might have to extend this just a bit to kind of include the current market movements that we're starting to see, because we don't have really a confirmed resistance just yet on XRP, and it could very easily be something like this or something like this, where we don't necessarily know just yet where that support is, where that resistance is. We could have broken out of it for sure, but we aren't 100% just yet. We're drawing on new indicators that are so short term. There hasn't been much kind of a growth yet for us to really track. You can see on Ethereum here, we're seeing a lot of consolidation, definitely have a solid resistance that's at play. We're not having the best of times breaking through that. You can see we are on an uptrend, that's for sure, but we don't know if we're going to be able to break through that resistance at this moment, and then that would also ultimately cause correction here. Bitcoin looks great, might be a new kind of play here on the hourly, maybe the 4 hour. You can see some sort of uptrend here and maybe some sort of downtrend. So by the looks of it, something like that, followed by something like this. I don't know for sure, but just briefly, we'll go in depth on it a little bit later. But yeah, definitely something along that line here. So that's exciting. Lots of things to go over. Stock market at its high yet again. We'll see where that pans out. We're overbought on like everything, so it'll be interesting to see when this correction takes place and how we're going to react with it. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BitFi is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. And my favorite part about BitFi is, surprisingly, they're doing, because of not only the election and the holidays, but with crypto exploding with Bitcoin over $100,000, they're doing a trading competition, which is pretty incredible. For those that are new to the channel here, it's a free competition to enter for your chance to win several thousands of dollars, which is pretty crazy. So there's just 2 weeks left, 14 days left. The prize pool is so far $8,800. We've done 78 million in trading volume, which is insane here. And what's cool, for those that might be like, oh, I'm not going to win, there's no point. Guess what? The way they've actually divvied up the prize pool is actually pretty crazy here. And by the end of it, we'll probably be close to $10,000 or $20,000 in prize pool that's going to be split. So you got to be in it to win it, which is super cool. It's free to enter. For those that maybe are new to BitFi, you can sign up for free. You can also open a new account. And for those that have already been a member of BitFi for years now or for months, you can also sign up, which is also super cool. So it doesn't matter if you're new or old, you can take advantage of this here. But you can see, like, some of you guys might see, oh my God, the top one is at 9.8 million in trading volume. I'll never hit that. You don't have to be like disheartened or upset, because they are splitting it with people that just sign up too, which is super cool. But the top 5 obviously are going to get the most, and it's cool to see who's in the lead here because it's constantly changing. But Jay Porter is currently at #1, and he's going to get a fat chunk of this prize pool here. You can see the initial prize pool was 1K, and it's increased by $100 in prize pool for every 1 mil that's traded, which is crazy. And we have gotten quite a far while away. It used to be at 1,000, now to 8,800. But look, it's split between the top 5 here. So the top 5 get a portion of that prize pool. But this is what I'm talking about. So let's say you're like, there's no way ever I'll hit 9 mil. That's okay, because just $100 in trading volume will get you 5% of the prize pool. 20% of the prize pool is split between 5 random people that have $100 in trading volume, which is extremely easy to hit. All you need to do is put $10 in, traded with a 10x leverage, or like, what is that? $5 in with a 20x leverage or something like that. No, it might even be, Yeah, no, 5 with a $20 leverage will get you to 100 in trading volume, which is super quick and super easy. So that's pretty insane. So don't let it discredit you or dishearten you, because a little goes a long way with this exchange, and you could win 5% of $9,000, and it's going to be probably close to 20 grand. 5% of 20 grand is quite a lot of money. So it's free to enter. Make sure to check it out. I'll explain more about BidFight later on in today's episode here. But to start, you can see we made a video yesterday. I also put one out this morning in regards to the BC game, which if you haven't already, you should check out. But basically, we're coming to a point where the markets are ready to pop. Like we're hitting new targets right now. We're getting squeezed by a lot of new technical indicators, and we're going to need to make a decision on where these cryptos are moving to fairly soon. And what I mean by that is if we go to the coin market cap, in a market that should be consolidating this weekend, seems like that might not actually be happening. I'm not sure. Bitcoin at $99,000 here. We're consolidating. You can see the pattern that's playing out here. You can already see that there's some sort of symmetrical triangle obviously forming on practically every cryptocurrency across the board. XRP in the number 3 spot. Every cryptocurrency is consolidating and forming beautiful symmetrical triangles, uptrends, downtrends, uptrends on Solana, downtrend on Solana. I mean, everything is clearly coming to some position where we're going to see some sort of big movement here, hopefully in our favor, but it doesn't even matter. We'll see if it lasts this weekend here. Typically, we don't see much volume and movement on the weekend, but anything is possible in this sort of market here. But what I want to show you is if I just scale this up, we're still in an uptrend. We're still creating ascending fractals here, but it's almost like if I just a hair move that up, we're still looking quite nice, just like that. So I don't think we've broken out of that just yet. We're still consolidating. It's crazy because we're in a much larger bull flag. Like if I scale back just a minute, you can see Solana has an insanely enormous bull flag forming here, which inevitably should break bullish. But then short term, we are trending an ascending fractal inside this bull flag, which could end in correction here. Regardless, pay close attention to how this moves out. We could easily close today below here and see a dump, which we can short, or we can break it and pump, which is a long. So we'll see what exactly happens. As for XRP, this is where things get a little bit weary. Like we've just been continuing to break and up and break up and break up, bullish, bullish, bullish consistently here. And now we're consolidating. So what's interesting is we're just starting today to break through this resistance, but just like in the past here. So it's almost like this might not be the most accurate fractal to watch just yet. I don't think there's enough history, enough movement to really gauge what at all is happening here. Like there's a good chance we haven't broken out of this. There's a good chance we could scale these and you'll notice that we haven't really seen run, but there is something forming here. There's just not enough history yet to really confirm what at all we're doing. So we need more candles to play out, but it is something along the lines of this. We could easily still be in that fractal that we have here. So I don't know. I wouldn't consider this a break just yet, like a rally above this resistance just yet, because we're still consolidating. So definitely let XRP pan out just a little bit more. We need a little more candles, a little more history to really figure out what at all it wants to do. Otherwise, if you want to go crazy, you could definitely jump to like the hourly, and then maybe, and that's still tough. It still is really tough to figure out what at all is happening here. So if anything, I would just relax on XRP for the time being, and we'll come back to it later on in the week. As for BidFi, though, this is where we do all these trades. BidFi is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. So aside from the crazy prize pool that they're giving away, they also have a demo trading account. Let me find that. And a sign-up bonus. Look, new user benefit up to $8,100. So you guys can earn up to $8,100. You don't even have to be really doing too much on the exchange here. What I mean by that is anyone that signs up gets 100 in USDT as a free bonus crypto, which is super cool. And then they have right here, and you can see registration, gift packs, all these options for you guys to basically compete to get some free cryptocurrency here. And then on top of that, they have limited rewards where you can earn up to 8K in free bonus cryptocurrency. They have daily benefits for you guys to claim. They have exclusive benefits for you guys to claim. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Stack all this up, head on over to the live trading account, practice your skills, get familiar with the exchange. 50,000 in demo money you can practice your skills with. You can see right here. pretty much just get used to how BidFi works, and then you can head on over to live trading account and, you know, use your bonus money. The best part is any profit earned, you can see off your bonus wallet can be withdrawn, which is super cool. If you lose it all, so what? It's not your money. It's bonus money. If you make profit off of it, you can withdraw it completely free. So it's super cool. I like to call it exchange arbitrage, where I'll deposit money, get the bonus, then take my money back out, and I'll use the bonus to trade around on the exchange and earn even more profit. And there's so many exchanges around that you can pretty much just do this with tons of exchanges. You don't actually have to trade with real crypto. Anywho, moving forward from BidFi, we spoke about XRP, we spoke about Solana, we didn't speak about Ethereum here. And like I said, BidFi link is down in the description, top of the description. You can see Ethereum's in an ascending broadening wedge. We're floating higher for sure, and we're starting to peak right here. I believe correction is upon us. I believe Solana looks good for a correction. XRP looks good for a correction. Ethereum looks good for a correction here. Same thing, Bitcoin, not so much. Bitcoin is actually forming some sort of like much smaller symmetrical triangle. Like it almost looks like some sort of short-term symmetrical triangle right here, which we can watch. But regardless, Bitcoin might be the only one that looks to be just consolidating, and we'll see how this pans out. But the other cryptos all look like they're ready to correct. Same thing with the stock market. I mean, if we're at overbought, if the stock market just decides to correct right now all the way down to 5,700, and I mean that would be a drop of, let's see, price range, a drop of 6%. That would be so good for this market here, and I'd put some more in. But we'll see if it happens, you know. But that's it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.